Yes, Western Disco beer review with me. Disco coming at you with another beer video from in front of the cans and bottles here on the bar. I'm still flatly calling the Disco Arms. And in this week's edition of These Things Amuse Me, and we have something completely different. Well, different for me anyway. A beer from New Zealand. Here's this 8 wide, 5.5% flat white coffee milk stout. Picked this beer up last summer at Ealing Beer Festival on Canberra's International Bottle and Can Bar. It's been sat in my stash since then, a little bit too long, admittedly. The best before date is a couple of months ago, but it'll be interesting to see how it travels and how it stands up, especially as I didn't realise at the time I picked it up. It's a nitro pour can, so I'm going to hard pour it into a glass and see what we get. Because it's nitro and it actually says on the instructions in the can, hard pour it into a glass. I hope it doesn't go everywhere. It always looks good and gets to the top and has gone everywhere. Or it very nearly did. See that settle? Not as exciting as I imagine. I think that is because it has been left for a little too long. Just so we say hashtag always learning, and yeah, I never learned not to leave them in the stash too long. Anyway, here we go. Let's check it out. Big aromas, big coffee note. Cheers. It's smooth, definitely smooth. It's got a smooth, creamy coffee taste. I say last time I was in New Zealand was 15 years ago, and a big thing over there is the flat white coffee. They make quite a mention of it. It's kind of a touristy thing as well. When I was there wasn't so much of a craft beer scene as it appears to be now. I was 2008, and I was mostly drinking Spates and one or two others of the locals, but there wasn't a craft beer scene. And I don't remember too much in the way of stouts either. But there is a nice creamy coffee, a little bit of chocolate in this. It's a good stout above all. It's smooth and easy drinking, as you can see. I'm fair necking it, to be fair. It's just so easy to drink. So smooth. Almost decadent coffee flavour. Really good sweetness. I love a sweet beer, I love a sweet stout, as you know. It certainly ticks all boxes. And look at that lacing on the glass as well. We'll say about that. Still looking good. A big, thick, creamy head. I don't know if that was me over pouring or maybe just because it's been sitting there a little bit too long. I got a little bit gassy, as longer dated stuff tends to do. But the flavour is spot on, really drinkable. I don't see too much New Zealand beer over here. Maybe I don't look enough. Maybe I should have another little look around, just a little trip down memory lane. Because I did have a really good time in New Zealand. I had some really, really good beers. I know most, as I say, the local stuff, Spates, etc., is interspersed with a hell of a lot of Guinness in my local Irish bar there in Christchurch. So yeah, some good stuff coming out of New Zealand. I mean, it's only one can. It's probably not necessarily representative, but I've really enjoyed tucking into this one for something a little bit different. little bit of bitterness on the coffee as well. But yeah, nice creamy sweetness going on. Hasn't lasted too long in the glass. I'm glad I got round to trying it. And as we lose the light, that'll be all from me until the next time. Let me know what I've missed out about New Zealand beer if you know more than I do, and I don't know a lot, I must admit. But yeah, do like, subscribe, and chuck in the comments because the algorithm loves it as much as I love the beer. So until the next one, cheers and enjoy the beers.